Best buy and overpriced wide receivers for week 6. These are the guys to use and avoid in the Millionaire Maker contest. Let's go make some money playing fantasy football. Hello, I'm Bill Enright from ffchamps.com. We want you to win $1 million playing fantasy football in week 6. All you have to do is go to ffchamps.com/million for your free entry into the week 6 contest. Here are your best buy wide receivers. Started off with the easy ones. Both Denver Broncos guys, get them into your lineup. I'm talking Demaryius Thomas, and I'm talking Emmanuel Sanders. DT will cost you $8,000. Emmanuel Sanders is $6,900. The New York Jets are horrendous when it comes to stopping the pass. Peyton Manning and company are going to have a field day against Gang Green. So DT and Sanders, look for them to have monster games against this really weak New York Jets secondary. I also love Brandon Marshall. I know he's been disappointing, but at $6,300 against the defense's optional Atlanta Falcons, I think Cutler and Marshall hook up for a couple scores this game, and maybe we'll see Marshall do what he's always done, and that's double-digit catches week in and week out. The ankle injury is a thing of the past. You can use Brandon Marshall with confidence at only $6,300. Percy Harvin, $5,400 against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if you're one of those people that only look at the box score, you didn't see Harvin had 3 touchdowns on Monday night, all called back from penalty. It was actually incredible to watch it happen. Harvin got into the end zone 3 times, all 3 times negated due to penalty, but I think he gets into the end zone against the Cowboys, and the price is right for Harvin, $5,400. My absolute steal at wide receiver, again, I'm going back to that Falcon-Bear game, Roddy White, $4,800. We know he's a PPR machine. Look for Roddy White to score somewhere between 17 and 24 fantasy points going up against that Bears secondary. Big risk, small price. Ruben Randle, $4,600 against the Eagles. Another great matchup for the New York Giants. They're starting to fire on all cylinders in this passing game. Believe it or not, it's not Victor Cruz. It's Ruben Randle who leads the team in targets. A lot of people are going to be on either Cruz or the rookie Odell Beckham Jr., but Randall's going to be the one that gets the touchdown. I would put him in all lineups at $4,600. Now for the overpriced wide receivers, guys that I'm staying away from, I'll start it off with Jeremy Maclin sticking in that Sunday night football game. I know the Giants secondary is somewhat banged up right now. Maclin typically very good week in and week out. But for a guy that's averaging just 5 catches per game, he really has to get into the end zone to make it worth it at that $6,800 price. For that reason, I'm avoiding him. I'm also avoiding Mike Wallace, $5,900 against the Packers. Wallace has scored in 3 of his first 4 games, which is great. But he's only averaging 12 points, fantasy points per contest. So something's not adding up there. He's getting the touchdown, which we all know is 6. It's a full-point PPR league. So at best, he's only getting 3 catches for 30 yards, and that's where he's averaging about 12 points per game. If he doesn't get into the end zone, major problem if you use Mike Wallace. Another person that was starting off the season strong, but he always slows down in October, Eddie Royal of the San Diego Chargers, $5,500 against the Oakland Raiders. To be honest with you, it happens every year. He comes out in the first couple weeks of the season, scores a bunch of touchdowns, 2 or 3 touchdowns in the first couple games, and then he just disappears like a vanishing act, like some kind of Houdini trick. Eddie Royal with cheese, staying away from him in week 6. And then James Jones of the Oakland Raiders, this has to be a mistake. $5,100 to use James Jones in your lineup with Derek Carr passing him the ball? Get out of here with that. I hope you win some money playing fantasy football. Get in on the action by going to ffchamps.com/million. You have any lineup questions, hit me up on Twitter @BillEnright. Good luck.